Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Juan Marichal is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. Joey Votto will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
In there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Marichal comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Jackie Robinson will come forward now and in an early RBI spot. And he's the right guy to have up there as he currently sits in 5th place in the National League runs batted in category.
And sometimes we forget that he's a second baseman. It's pretty rare to have a middle infielder like him that can be a big-time run producer for you.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Chris Bryant will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Wong. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. But what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And catch made there by Chipper. 1 away.
Batting second,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody gonna touch him.
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout. Out number 2.
batting third,
George Brett will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Number 12 will stand in. It comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Marischal's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Bryce Harper will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and chopped up the middle, backhanded on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Jose Bautista will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Boy, this guy's having a big year putting up the power numbers. Certainly going to help him out when it comes to negotiating that new contract at the end of the year.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no run. Dante Bichette will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Josh Harrison will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Hard hit towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Didi Gregorius will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Yan Gomes will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The runner from second crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Colton Wong gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his ability.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Gerardo Parra steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Leading off the inning, Cameron Rupp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Tap foul at home plate. Too high. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Marichal looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Chipper Jones is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Hanley Ramirez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
Third baseman, number 5,
George Brett stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4. Settling in now, Dante Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. One there. On to Votto. A double play, and that ends the inning. Jackie Robinson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Hara is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Marichal steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Set to deal on 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Skied into straightaway right. Bichette is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off. And there is Mitch Moreland. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Josh Harrison strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this St. Louis ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs on it. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Derek Nugent stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Cameron Rupp will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Marichal gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him. Colton Wong comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Colton.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Shot towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No, he's in there.
Gerardo Parra will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
First and second here with nobody out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
George Brett stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Dante Bichette digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
On to the bag with it himself is Votto. Chipper Jones will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Second.
Jackie Robinson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Number 12 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Brett is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Bryce Harper will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Jose Bautista will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Josh Harrison gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Second baseman, Josh.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. Ryan sets. Here's the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Yan Gomes steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, had a hanger that time but missed it. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The center fielder, number 16.
He pulls this one into right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run. Just got a piece to the right side. Taken in by Votto. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next for the
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is skied out to deep center field. Bryant ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Dante Bichette will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 22.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Time to play pitching, coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And a good job.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Cameron Rupp digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Taken in by Brett. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Chipper Jones will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Josh Harrison steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hit hard to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ryan into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Jackie Robinson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
The batter,
Number 12 stands in. Ted Williams will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Williams.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On his way to pitch number 75. Fastball right back to the mound. There's Harrison for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Ted Williams will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 9, Ted.
Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Clay Buchholz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Buchholz is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, unfortunately, this is probably going to be his last at-bat. This triple will give him 3 legs of the cycle, so unless his guys really go to work, you won't have a chance to finish it off. But either way, he's had a tremendous ball game. This is the capper right here.
1-1, here it comes. To short, hit hard. Nugent over to his left. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Looking up is Williams, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. George Brett is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But there to spirit his Chipper as he takes this one down for the first out.
Number 10, Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
This is skied out toward right. Harper is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Mitch Moreland struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto will range over to make the catch just beyond. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Bryce Harper will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The windup and a 1-0 pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra giving chase. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Jose Bautista digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to left. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Derek Nugent will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Moreland is up with it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here.